Namaste, this is Dr. M. Harikrishnan from Samhita Ayurveda Shala, Chennai. Continuing our earlier discussion about vertigo. Dizziness is the sensation of disturbance with a false or a disturbance in orientation, spatial orientation. There is a disturbance. So there is a disturbed sense of motion. And vertigo, what we usually hear, the term which is generally very popular term, vertigo, is the sensation of self-motion. So there is a little difference between the two. Maybe we can say vertigo is an enhanced form of dizziness. In vertigo, there is a sensation of self-motion, as if the head is rotating, or there is some. Otherwise, there is the head movement is normal, but suddenly this kind of feeling creeps in. Unsteadiness is nothing but disequilibrium or imbalance when a person is asked to sit or stand or walk without any particular directional preference. Then there is a kind of unsteadiness. So they all have some overlapping features, but still the grade of symptoms seems to be on the higher side when we use the word vertigo. And we had already seen that vertigo is caused most commonly due to problems in the ear, within the ear, the inner ear. And among that, what we discussed was something called as BP, PV, and Meniere's disease. These are quite common causes for the vertigo, which is related to causes within the ear. In our clinical practice, what we see most commonly is the migraine-related vertigo. In fact, people who suffer from migraine usually think that it is a problem with headache as the prime symptom. But surprisingly, we also find patients who have just vertigo as the symptom and without any headache, and they fall under this category. Of course, people with headache also have vertigo, but people go undiagnosed. They don't get diagnosed as migraine when they are simply facing this symptom as vertigo. So migraine causes about 75% of central vertigo, which we call as the central, in a sense it is not related to any local factor in the ear, but it is a central cause. And that is the reason why the way we approach in Ayurveda is also, we can say, as a central approach. The prime importance, the importance which is given in Ayurvedic treatment is for central causes is correction of the digestive system. So we call it as the digestive process is the main cause behind most of the diseases which we come across in patients. And in that way, we treat the condition, migraine related vertigo, through the correction of the digestive system. And even the patients would also acknowledge this fact that they face symptoms related to migraine whenever they have issues related to the digestive system, which is linked to travel or change of food or change of sleeping pattern, and in women during their monthly cycle, etc. It is very common. This migraine-related vertigo is common in children, but it is also common, particularly in women between their 30 and 50 years of age. And this happens to be the category of Pitta-related Pitta dominance in our life cycle, as postulated by Ayurvedic text. So this is what we are going to see more about migraine-related vertigo in this particular video. Why? Because of its prevalence, and many are in search of a remedy for this condition. Migraine-related vertigo has to be corrected both internally and externally, which we always do for any kind of vertigo. But in migraine-related vertigo, the choice of drugs, the duration of treatment is also going to be for a bit longer, because it has a deep root in the digestive system and its link with the blood supply and then the neurological system. So when we try to rectify this issue, the correction has to start at the root cause level, and the benefits are to be delivered across these three systems, and this takes some time. It is not that the results are going to come a bit late, but the results will start coming sooner, but sustainable results will happen only if the treatment is taken for quite a longer time. Of course, there are other causes in central vertigo, but those are related to the nervous system. People with seizures or fits, what we call as epilepsy in medical terms, they also have vertigo. Conditions like multiple sclerosis, some issues, structural issues in the brain, and then there is something called cervical vertigo. People actually consider this as cervical spondylosis, but surprisingly, most of the patients with cervical vertigo do not show much of a change. In fact, the nerve compression, typical nerve compression due to disc changes or disc degeneration, doesn't harm that much. The compression was that much considerable in patients with cervical vertigo, and still it is a term which is a controversial, remains a controversial term in medical fraternity. But as we discussed earlier, we also have to keep in mind that vertigo can be caused due to other issues like low BP, postural hypotension. People, when they change position, their BP falls down. And the cardiologist opinion has to be sought in people who have a history of issues related to their heart, and especially when they have this fall of blood pressure irrespective of their position, and people who are upright, and if they face this vertigo, and they have to really check for these cardiac issues. And in practice, we also find patients who are diabetic and who suddenly go into low glucose level in their blood due to some metabolic derangement also in these diabetes patients. They face palpitation, that is, they feel as though the heart is beating fast. Sweating also occurs more than normal. They also have this tremor. And so these kinds of features are seen in people with vertigo due to hypoglycemia, that is, fall of blood glucose. What we need to keep in mind is that some medicines like antihypertensive, which are taken for blood pressure, calcium channel blockers, medicines which are used to improve sleep, sedatives, sleeping pills, they also cause vertigo, and they also can cause vertigo when they are withdrawn. So dizziness can be a part of the symptom in those patients. And as we always know, alcoholics, it is also a possibility. So it is a huge spectrum. Vertigo is a huge spectrum, and what we have discussed so far is the common causes of vertigo. So there are two steps: rule out all the other major causes and treat the diagnosed cause in specific, whether it is related to ear or whether it is something called as central. And in central category, what we most commonly witness is the migraine variety. So get treated for vertigo, get sustainable results, learn some exercises, and avoid the causes which are going to trigger the episodes of vertigo. For further clarifications, you can always contact us. Thank you.